Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another video. We're at the airport right now. Arlo's already thrown himself on the floor and is having a tantrum, and he's been running off, chucking his shoe. He even grabbed a packet of M&Ms and chucked it at the shop salesperson. So I'm just praying that he's going to be okay on this flight. Arlo, stay away from the toilet please. Stay away. So anyway, we're waiting for our gate to open and then we're going to be going to the gate and getting on the plane. Okay, let's go. So this is my second time travelling with Arlo now. This is my first solo flight, so I've got lots of tips to share with you. The first one is take the least amount as possible, preferably in a comfortable backpack, and then buy toiletries when you're actually there. Also, book an extra seat if your little one doesn't qualify. On our last flight, Arlo was just under 2 and he didn't get a seat, so it was absolute carnage. So this time he had a seat and it was definitely easier to manage because we had more space. The next one may be a simple one, but I still got it wrong. Remember to check that your kids' films and shows are able to be watched outside of Wi-Fi, because I didn't do this and it would have been so much easier. You can actually download Netflix onto your phone and pre-save shows to watch outside of Wi-Fi. Let's catch up on how the flight was and then I'll share my next tips. Hi guys, so we arrived in Tenerife yesterday and oh my god, flight was just intense. It was so difficult. It was like the same difficulty as Tenerife last time. If you guys remember, I vlogged the whole trip and the whole holiday last time I came to Tenerife. It was just so intense, and obviously I was on my own. I was solo this time, so I was trying to handle it on my own. There was someone sitting next to us as well. Arlo was like kicking her, but this like lovely elderly couple helped me and like helped carry my bag and tried to help with Arlo. I think everyone could see I was struggling. So yeah, it was intense and it was a lot. And then the last hour he fell asleep, which was so good because he was just so overtired from getting up so early in the morning. And then when we got to security, oh my god, when we got to the passport control bit, he ran, he like literally legged it through like I was like smuggling him into the country, and he just ran through, and like I was chasing him and the man was getting really angry with him. So yeah, that was intense. And then basically I couldn't find the pushchair and they like sent me on a wild goose chase all around the airport because they put it in a separate area. So that was a lot, but we're here. The weather is lovely. It's been like partly cloudy but sunny as well. Like today I was able to actually sunbathe, go in the pool. It was like very, very sunny, but yesterday it was very cloudy, so it's been a bit like hit and miss. But yeah, tomorrow's our last day. It's gone so quickly. Obviously we're only here for like 3 days anyway, but it's been really, really nice to just have an extra helping hand. Obviously Mikey's mum and dad are here, so it's been really like chill. Like they let me have a lie in this morning while they took Arlo out, so it's been really lovely. And it's made me realise how much like tantrums and stuff has been holding me back from doing things with Arlo. Like it's made me think, actually, like with my job and stuff, like with content creating, I could literally take you guys anywhere. So do I just book solo trips with him and just take you guys along with me, like as and when I can afford it? Obviously this was a really cheap holiday, so maybe I should do that. I think it's like ripped the band-aid off of me being scared to go on my own, and I feel more confident. Like, don't get me wrong, the tantrums are a lot, but I know how bad they can get, and I just feel quite chill when he has tantrums now. I just feel like I'm used to it. Like I've seen it all, been there, done that. So yeah, do I just book some solo trips like and go with Arlo? I don't know, what do you guys think? Anyway, tonight we're going out for cocktails, and I'll just show you quickly around the apartment as well in a second. I got this dress from Boohoo in the sale. Let me show you. It's so nice. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it was from Boohoo in the sale. It's like all-in-one, like really long dress, and it's bodycon, and it just gives all the summery vibes. So I really do like it, and yeah, we're gonna go out for cocktails and that tonight. Let me just show you around the apartment, show you the view, and yeah, then I'll take you guys with me for cocktails. So my next tip, and maybe my most important one, is don't be afraid to ask for help from strangers, like with bags or pushchairs, and don't be surprised that airport staff are going to be really unhelpful probably. For us, the lift was actually out of order to get down to the plane, and I was expected to carry down a pushchair and bags and a toddler. Luckily, a man helped me that saw that I needed help, but the staff were literally useless. I really wish I remembered this, but pushchairs usually go somewhere else, so don't stand waiting around like me where the suitcases are. Just check with someone before you start waiting so you're not wasting your time. And bring a million snacks with you in your hand luggage. You can actually get them through security. And you can also bring Play-Doh. So on our previous flight, we brought a Play-Doh pot and a figure to help occupy Arlo. This time we actually brought a sticker book because we didn't have much space, but it really kept Arlo quiet for a while. So just taking the right things does really help. I would also really recommend having a change of clothes that's easy to grab just to change them into before you get off and on the flight.
Do you like it better when you see the stars? Do you like it better?
So we just got back from the restaurant from going with cocktails and stuff. Arlo went on a little ride on a train as well in a supermarket, like shopping centre, which was so sweet. But I'm going to get him down for a sleep now. I apologise for the echoing as well in here. But yeah, it's been such a lovely trip. We're flying back tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow morning we're getting the bus to the airport, and then I've got another 4.5 hour aeroplane ride, which will be interesting, but it's been so nice, it's been so worth it. And I've had some people as well, like mums, message me on Instagram and say they've been inspired to book a trip with their toddler because of me, and that just makes me so happy. Don't get me wrong, like it has been hard. I've obviously had Mikey's mum and dad here, but it's been difficult. Like he's been tantruming every single time we go out, especially because he likes to be in a routine. Like he just creates mayhem. But at the same time, I've got to the point in parenting where I'm like, I don't want the tantrums to hold me back from embracing this phase. Like I want to enjoy the moments with him while he's young, so I just take it for what it is. I expect a tantrum and just roll with it, and since I've embraced it, I just sort of, yeah, it doesn't faze me much anymore. Yeah, but I'm so missing Mikey, and so is Arlo. Arlo woke up this morning and he was like, I miss Daddy home, I want to go home. So he's really excited to see Mikey, so am I. It's been nice for me and Mikey as well to have a break from each other, because parenting a toddler can definitely take a toll on your relationship, and I think having this time like apart, what's the saying, like absence makes the heart grow fonder, and it definitely has. Like we've missed each other so much, so yeah, and we've got like a little trip in May going to Barcelona, me and Mikey, so that will be nice. We can spend some quality time together. But yeah, I'll try and vlog as much as I can on the way back as well, for you, obviously, just to show you the airport and the flight and stuff. But yeah, it's been really nice to take you guys along with me.
I wanna spend the night at hers and bring her one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume.
And my final tip is to lower your expectations. You won't get nearly half as much as you had planned done, and it's better just to go with the flow, and anything is a bonus. Toddlers definitely rule the roost at the end of the day, so if you're putting pressure on schedules, they'll definitely pick up on that and probably create more. Just embrace and appreciate the small moments and enjoy the holiday.
When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her.
Hi guys, I'm back in the UK. Oh my god, that was so intense but also lovely. I'll give you a few tips and a quick rundown of what went on. So both flights were a nightmare, to be honest. He did make friends with like a few kids on the flight, which was helpful, and snacks helped a lot as well, especially when we were like waiting around. So he was fine with that, but it was really hard like when we had to put on the seatbelts and stuff, and he was kicking off. So the man next to me actually had to help me like pin him down when we did the seatbelts up. It was obviously really lovely to get out there, get some sun, but I will not be rushing back to do it again. It was so intense. I feel like I'm in recovery now. I feel like really run down. But I'm just really glad that obviously Mikey and I are going away in a few months just on our own, which will be nice. If you're considering flying solo with a toddler, or with your little ones, then let this be your sign to do it. Like, honestly, life is too short. It was so hard, but at the same time, I'm sort of glad I did it to prove to myself that I could, if you see what I mean. And I'm so proud of myself for pushing myself outside my comfort zone. Like, that's what this year is all about for me. And last year I spent so much time like trapped indoors, not doing anything. And don't get me wrong, it was so difficult and really like a lot of stress. So do bear that in mind. But at the same time, like, I don't want him to miss out on experiences just because of me not being able to cope. And someone said that to me as well. Like, there was a man in front of me on the plane shaking his head at Arlo because Arlo wouldn't stop screaming and stuff. And someone said to me, like, he is just as entitled for a seat on this plane and to see the world as that man is. So just do it, just book it. I got that one for £30 each way for a flight, and then the apartment was free. So, and it was like 26 degrees some day, so it was really good. It's just a difficult time. I probably picked the worst possible time to go away with him just because of how his tantrums are and how his behaviour is. And since we've got home, it is not subsided. It's got so much worse than it was before Christmas. I don't know how that's even possible, but he's got so much harder to deal with, to the point where I'm having to like take him in the car like every day just to get him to sleep, just to get a break. If you've seen my TikToks, then you'll know that, but it's just non-stop, honestly. And if you're going through it as well, please know you're not alone. Like, we are all doing it. We're just in different houses. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this vlog. It was so nice to take you guys along with me. Obviously, it was a hard trip, but at the same time, I've created memories that will definitely last with Arlo, good and bad. I will see you guys in the next one.
I've been thinking about my options, every detail in my head, but it doesn't really matter, nothing matters, so I cry.